Greetings, Negroes. Y'all come on in, man. Let me kick it with y'all a bit. It's a holiday. I'm blazing hot. Uploaded y'all like 10 new videos in the last 2 days. B-Tech, what's going on, Tech? B-Tech, you be up all hours of the morning, man. As soon as I upload, you be the first motherfucker on the chat. First motherfucker in the comments, often. I take it that your notifications are working. Shout out to Milwaukee. I want y'all to go check out that interview I did with Homer Blow from Milwaukee. He's legend. He had a lot to do with jumping Cuckoo Cow's record, my projects off in his career. He also had a lot to do with introducing Scarface and the Ghetto Boys to, the Wisconsin area and shit. Back in the day type shit. So hit the like button as you come in. That sounds like a good one. Shout out to black quarterbacks this weekend in college football. God damn, they was getting busy. Peace. So what's popping? Ain't nothing, man. About to hop back on this MacBook, but before that, I hop back on this motherfucking treadmill and shit. So yeah, I'm on my way to the gym. Try and make sure I maintain some consistency. Peace, crazy. He said, looking lean. Thank you. Working hard at it. Make sure you work out. What's the dribble about today? We just kicking it, man. I wanted to see whether y'all was going to come in here with a topic. I always implement the topics and shit. It's a whole lot going on. Kevin Hart was in a car accident. Right. He said, did you check out Jalen Rose on Vlad? Nope. Nope. What's good, bro? Feeling your show. Thank you. What kind of question is that? My son wanted me to ask you if anybody can make his highlight film. I'm the best in the business at it. I think it's still a highlight film online that I did for Old Head years ago. But yeah, I'm the best in the business. I can do that in a day. He said Vlad fell off. I ain't really too much concerned with Vlad, man. I be doing me and shit. Did you see the dude run down on MREC thinking he was Queen's Flip? Nah. New Dave Chappelle stand-up. I'm hearing a lot about it. I tried to watch it 2 times. I tried to watch that Travis Scott documentary, Look Mom, I Could Fly, 3 times. Travis, you need a new editor, pimp. That shit was boring than a motherfucker. There was no build up to climax. Like, there's an art to doing a documentary. You don't just start shooting and let a motherfucker talk. Like, you got to develop some momentum. That shit was terrible, though. I tried to watch it. That shit was terrible. I just didn't get it. He said one of the best stand-ups, if not ever. Okay. He said I fell asleep on that Travis Scott documentary. Heard balled out last night. Is that homeboy from Oklahoma, number 1? Jaden Daniels got off too. He's a natural. He's a true freshman for Arizona State Sun Devils. Got off first start ever. He's skinny as hell. He's a baby, you could tell, but he out there getting busy. He said, "You doing that Cuckoo Cow, doc? Can you give my math to Queen's Flip if I give it to you? Why don't you just give it to him yourself?" I don't even know the nigga like that. I never even met him. Why do you want me to give you a number? Kosh. Shout out to Kosh in the building and shit. Think I got a piece coming soon on the over there at True Unconscious True Stories. That's a channel to start and build some momentum right now. I don't know him. I wasn't trying to be funny. He said, "Who your college team?" I'm a Florida State Seminole, die hard. We not even in the top 25 right now, man. But I'm sticking to my guns, man. I remember the days of Peter Warwick and Deion Sanders and Amp Lee, and Danny Cannell and Rock Preston, Peter Boulware. I can go on and on and on and on and on. You know, we put a lot of killers in that league, boy. Put a lot of killers in that league. Florida State, yeah. Warwick Dunn. Woo! Charlie Ward, all of that. That's good money. That's good money, y'all. I grew up on that Florida State wave and shit, man. I mean, we used the shit. Terry, Jerry, whichever one of y'all kick it with me about that in person, I'll tell you exactly what to do. There was 2 black men murdered on 89th in South LA. Those fathers who would never come home to their kids. That's terrible. Peter Ward, yeah, the playmaker, number 9. This is when we had the best record in college football and shit. You know what I mean? Bobby Bowden. They used to say we played Bowden ball and shit. Yo. Yeah, you good though. Derek Brooks, he said Peter Warwick was the best college wide receiver I ever saw. I would say he was one of the best all-around playmakers. He wasn't just, man, when that nigga caught that ball, a slant, he could take that shit home anytime. He said to you, oh my goodness. I knew if I was going to talk about Florida State, Miami Hurricanes fans going to show up. But yeah, that's my team, Florida State, fam. And we just kicking it. Y'all see how that worked out? I told y'all, just implement a topic and we just run with it. You should investigate the documentary on Amadou Diallo and the way they thought he was the Bronx rapist. I'm a Hurricane fan. How you feel about him? Before I was a big Florida State fan. I was a Notre Dame fan. I was a big Tony Rice fan. Notre Dame. Tony Rice, Ricky Waters, Rocket Ismail, Tim Brown, Tony Driver, Jerome Bettis. So yeah, I used to like Notre Dame before I got on my Florida State shit. And Notre Dame and the Miami Hurricanes used to be rivals. I hate the Hurricanes. I still hate the Hurricanes. Gully, Benny inside when Shady, smart. Shout out to, he said, remember Major Harris. Pittsburgh Hill District. Hell yeah. I met Major Harris Peoples and been in penitentiary with them. Shout out from Youngstown. That Kwame Kilpatrick interview was well needed and positive. Can you do Bobby Ferguson? I'm thinking about it. Kwame spoke very, very highly of Bobby Ferguson. He said prior to even getting down with Bobby Ferguson and doing business or whatever, or becoming friends, business partners, whatever, Bobby Ferguson built the Detroit Tigers Stadium pretty much. That's a hell of an accolade for a black man. Yeah. So, you know, and they was getting them M's. That's what people was mad about. The niggas was getting a lot of fucking money and flossing, yo. You know what I mean? He told me as soon as they ran down on him, one of the first thing they took from him was the backhoes. Oh, you niggas want to build shit, huh? Took their backhoes. You ain't gonna build nothing else. Who you with today if it goes down? J Diggs or JT? I ain't never met JT, the bigger figure, in person. I done met Diggs. Diggs is kind of husky. He looked like he probably could rumble. He definitely will put up a rumble. Yeah. Adrian James was the shit at Miami. I'm watching this Larry Bird documentary. He told Charles Barkley, if you let that white boy guard me, why you let that white boy guard me? He said Diggs is with the shit. Diggs is also a convicted bank robber and shit. He said, "Will we get a part 3 of Kwame?" Nah, I could have broke that down like that. I gave it to y'all. Once he dropped out, that was it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in touch with him. I can still speak to him or whatever, but I feel I presented him with the opportunity to share his story and tell everybody what the government did to him, which was emphatically illegal. TV used to dictate what fans watched, what in certain regions, only by showing certain teams, certain areas. Yeah. Cortez, Kennedy, you name it, all these Miami Hurricanes. Yeah, I'm going to tell you who I hated for Miami. Santana Moss. That nigga was fast as a motherfucker, yo. I hated that nigga, yo. I hated that nigga, yo. The play was never over with him, yo. For real. Ooh, I hated him. He was problems. He said, I slept on 38, but but I'm woke now. Yeah, 38 Specials Fire. Street music. Why didn't you ask Kwame about Tamara Green? Why would I get him in an interview and start asking him about anything that is cloudy, or anything like that, anything messy and shit? You know what happened with her. You watched this story and shit like that. Why would I ask him that? I'm not running an interrogation. You feel me? I think I did a great interview without humiliating him, disrespecting him, or raising any issues that he was uncomfortable with. That's why I continue to get the interviews with these high profile people and shit. It's called professionalism. Thank you. He walked in the football team. He walked in on football, went to Miami as a track star. I believe that. That motherfucker was fast as a motherfucker. Gully, you brought us 38 and Griselda. Your platform saved hip hop. You know what I'm starting to see a lot of? I'm starting to see a lot of rappers mimic the Griselda recipe. I'm starting to hear people trying to rap like Griselda. Not lyrically, but the way that they say it, their cadence, their delivery, and somewhat topics and shit, coming with the allegorical meanings and shit like that. I see people trying to duplicate it. Imitation is the highest form of flattery, but it ain't gonna work for everybody. I'm telling y'all now. Godfather 3 recently commented on your Instagram. That was over 2 months ago, responding in Super Ed. That dude's a square, man. He need to change his name. He's not no fucking Godfather. That nigga's a square, yo. Square. And you know he's a square and he's insecure. That's why that's why he's still commenting on a post from several months ago, trying to reestablish his image. It's over for you, fam. You fucked it up with that corny shit. People know who's thorough and who's not, man, based on your conduct. That's why I just hung Cavario out to dry like that. I wanted y'all to know about that because I know y'all was gonna finish him. I just brought it to the light. I know y'all was gonna finish him. Nobody likes a person that play like that. Gully, what made you want to interview Kwame? Originality, shock value, originality, and originality, yo. Gotta beat these niggas to these guys, man. You know what I mean? Like, this is a race. Y'all don't understand. I'm battling a whole corporate entity. I'm battling Vlad. I gotta keep hitting him with them death blows. Gotta keep hitting him with them punches. You feel me? He be trying to get me out of here. That Keefy D shit, that was a hard period for the dribble. That was a hard period. That Keefy D, Von Zip, and all that shit. That was a dark period for the dribble. Dark period. Gully still think Choke, no joke, losing his mind. Yeah. Yeah. You could be losing your mind and still functioning shit. He's still functioning. He's still putting out media. He did a great interview with Ray Benzino. I didn't watch the joint he did with Karan from the youngsters, and I think he's starting to have fun with it too. So he might be clowning on purpose, but he said get Leak Moss. I already interviewed Leak Moss. I did a video with Leak Moss. Will you ever interview Mania? He said, salute, putting us on game for Troop. Grabbed a pair for $24.99. That's what mine cost. Mine cost $25 too. The way I already got a pair of Troops, a pair of Ice Lambs. You scroll down on my Instagram, you'll see at my bottom probably like 2017, 2018. I already got a pair. This girl video chatted me from the store and was like, yo, I know this is your type of shit. They got these Troop sneakers and they got different colors. The pair that I got, that wasn't the pair that I went to go get. I was just glad they had a size 12 for me. Yeah. Griselda just a new Ray and Ghost. Not at all. He said, was you on leather Troop suits back in the day? Little young to afford that type of shit. But my older brother had everything relevant pertaining to urban fashion. Everything. Straight up. Man, shit, I've been on Griselda since I was 15. He said, you see the Velcro ups. Are you talking about the Air Force Ones with the Velcro straps that they got in Foot Locker right now? Them shits is fire, but I wish they didn't put them in Foot Locker. I wish they would have left those in the boutique style sneaker stores like Social Status and shit like that. Everything ain't for everybody, man. Everybody shouldn't be privy to wearing fly shit. We got to keep this shit a secret. We got to keep this shit clandestine on some level. Velcro Nike sign. Yeah. I seen them. The joints is butter. My man had them on yesterday. Butter. I'm like, man, you got them off the shelf? Some sneakers, you don't expect them to be on the shelves and shit unless they're in a boutique style store. Miss T said Alpo is still the same individual that he was back in the day. Told King Ernest, stop poking the bear. Oh, shit. Miss T said that. She's dead serious and she's dead on point with that, yo. I didn't know him back in the day, but I know he ain't to be played with. I know he's aggressive. I could sense it and tell it. Just I know he's not to be played with. He said, you got any new merch? I got these. Ship them to you like that. I got my Fashion Bomb snapback dropping on the 17th, I think, of this month. So yeah, I'm doing some things, man. Miss T heard it in front of our eyes. You right, cuz I was wondering what you was coming with next. I respect how Benny still keeps it solid with you. He gotta keep it solid with me. I'm one of the top niggas. It ain't but me and one other motherfucker doing it. But seemed like people want to discuss that. Benny ended up back on his platform because we were booked to do the same show. I'm a professional. My assignment was to profile and interview everybody at the Hip Hop Legacy Awards. Mystical was first. Benny was right behind him. Me and him both know that it was that the situation was type awkward. But again, we professionals. I felt that I didn't have to say anything by me being assigned and selected as the top media outlet to go and profile the legacy. Well, that's how I ended up with Bun B and all of them niggas. To cover that event, there was nothing else I had to say and shit. You feel me? Because I'm gonna be in the room regardless and shit. I had some I felt some type of way about him promoting a platform that I was at odds with. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't ran laps around, I won't even say whose platform it was, but I just felt that my platform wasn't being represented correctly. I filmed Benny in like 5 different cities and shit on both coasts. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, my whole thing is respect this motherfucking dribble. This shit is for real. You feel me? I just interviewed Kwame Kilpatrick. I covered the Aretha Franklin funeral. You feel me? The shit that I'm doing is dynamic. Motherfucker gotta respect this shit. Period. Straight up. He said, I wouldn't know about them if it wasn't for you. Nah, a lot of people wouldn't know about Benny if it wasn't for me and shit. That's another thing. You feel me? Announce me the same way I announce you. But like I said, there was nothing to be said between us. Me and him respect each other. There wasn't no acrimony. We wasn't gonna fuss and fight. We wasn't gonna make no public scene or nothing. My whole thing was, I don't have to cover you. I was put in a situation in Milwaukee where it was my job to cover him and shit. And I wish him the best. Before he even got to the Rock Nation shit, I was already on my campaign and telling everybody he was shit. He said, you and 3 Letterman put me on Benny and the whole camp. I was on that shit before everybody. And the Trust Gang. 2014, 2015 type shit. Shit, that's facts. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I mean? I go above and beyond for my platform. Nobody's platform online is like that. I got hip hop, I got sports, I got wellness and health shit, I got fashion, current events, and I now got politics. You feel me? This shit over here, this is a fucking privilege to be a part of this shit. You feel me? Somebody, an artist, somebody that I've profiled or worked with, they can go to Japan tomorrow. So, I need a cameraman out here. Can you make it? Possibly. Straight up. How did you feel about Milwaukee? It was cool. I liked it. Marquette University is downtown Milwaukee, and I stayed downtown. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at all the bad bitches on their bikes and laying around in the grass. School just came back in, so everybody back on campus and shit. Is Queens Flip getting the Alpo interview over you? I'm so much more dynamic than the rest of these niggas. They can line up and interview Alpo. The grand finale, it's not until me and him sit down together and shit. You know what I mean? The curtain call, I do the curtain call. I'm the last motherfucker to perform and shit. So it don't matter what these niggas say and shit. You know what I mean? I made it cool. I took the stigma away from the Alpo name. These niggas that you naming, they all no ratting platforms or whatever you want to call for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the things that Alpo did isn't consistent with their platform. Me, I'm a decorated journalist. Period. I'm a decorated journalist. I'm nothing like none of these niggas. So I'm not in it. You just seen my work. My resume, you want my resume? Listen to the Kwame Kilpatrick interview. Listen to it. You feel me? I facilitated and handled that shit like a point guard. When I wanted him to stop, I stopped him. Hold on, sir. We're going in this direction. Everybody not built like that. Everybody not eloquent, an eloquent speaker like that. Straight up. He said, what's up with Dex? Dex doing life, man. He made a post this morning on IG and shit. I guess he's in good spirits. He said, Trenton, this is our rap city. He said, you don't report on big names all the time. That's what I like about you. Report on what you want. That's called having creative control. And I know that I don't have to pursue whoever's popping right now. Like, I don't know who's. I can make an interview with a guy that's a relative newcomer sound like the interview that I did with Drake and shit. I'll pull everything fantastic out of him. For real. Said he killed that. He said you gonna get an RJ Payne interview. I could. Think I reached out to him before. I'm not the platform to chase niggas around to interview them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people, it's in their best interest to come here and do the in studio, like roam streets. Like who else was here? Dutchy Man from Major Figures. A lot of these niggas think that I'm gonna come to where they at. I'm not. Seriously. There's a select group of legends that I'll travel and put up my own bread to go interview and shit. But the rest of these niggas and shit, they shouldn't even feel it. They shouldn't even feel that they're deserving of that. They haven't put in any work. And not only that, if Vlad snapped his finger, these niggas would fly to Pluto to get to him. So, you know, I ain't chasing no motherfucking body and shit. Bro, you ain't nothing but a videographer. Stop acting like you just created a new medicine or something. I'll take videographer. I was a crack dealer. I'll take videographer. Thank you. I'll take it. I see how educated you and your family is on the gram. Thank you. He thought I was about to get upset and start arguing with him and shit. We need to get Vlad off TV. He destroying our youth. He said, way to brush off the haters. I'm bigger than the hater, man. I'm the real deal. I'm really, really popping and shit. I'm really, really I'm really, really popping. For real. Shit, and that's why I tune in to Gully TV. Have you seen Choke's documentary on the tunnel? Yep, I bought it. I think I paid, I think it was $10. Whatever it was, I paid the fee and I watched it. I fucked with it. I liked it. I actually sampled a portion of it because I got an interview. I still got Haitian Jack content where he talked about being in the tunnel. So what I did was I grabbed some clips of the security from Choke's documentary. Word. Choke DVDs, booty juice. It's raining in New York. This might save dudes from getting shot on Eastern Parkway at the parade. Vlad pushes black on black crime. He supports black genocide. Y'all should subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notification. Hip Hop Nucleus was all right. I fucked with it. She said, you put my boo scheme on check. He taking baths now. I sent him that body wash. Oh, shit. He said, rain ain't never stopped, no bullets. A lot of bloggers stop beefing and mentioning your name because your work trumps them sitting in their room talking about negative energy all day. Correct. Bears or the Packers? I'm going with the Packers. You already know. Only people push black crime is our brothers who do crime. Our culture cries too much instead of going out and getting it. You missed your point. PGH was good. Corey G's. Any thoughts on Mav Hoffa versus Serious Jones battle that went down on RB the past weekend? Nah, I ain't see it yet. I'm gonna hit Serious when I get off here and see if he got some footage I can look at. Although I respectfully disagree with you and Lord Jamar on Eminem, how could you possibly disagree with me and Lord Jamar on Eminem? There's 200 people in here right now. You ask anybody in this chat room right now, have they listened to Eminem this week or this month or today? Nope, 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 nope. He said the battle wasn't that good. Arsenal versus Cassidy in Philly. I think the next person that Cassidy battle, Cass gonna tear him up. I think he just needed a couple little tune-ups to like. It seems like he's focusing a little bit on getting some battle rap money. I think he gonna fuck Arsenal up. Eminem sold more than most black rappers. That's an indication of nothing. Number one, it's very common knowledge that black people don't buy music. Maybe 1 out of 10 buy music, and we'll dub it from him, or we'll catch a bootleg. Or we got our own way of attaining our music and shit. The people that bought those albums don't represent the black community and shit. Straight up. So to keep saying he sold this many records, none of them shits got played in no urban communities and shit. Them shits got sold in middle America and shit. Them shits got sold in the panhandle of the United States. Oh shit. He said, I never bought an Eminem album. I can't relate to hating my mother. Me neither. He said 12-year-old white boys bought it. That's cool. I mean, we're not trying to piss on his parade or say that he's not official as an MC. He can rap. We've seen it. We've seen him tear the BET freestyle ciphers up. But after that, it's cool. We got niggas that been doing the fast rap. Twista been doing that. He been doing that. He been doing that forever. You know what I'm saying? And all the punchlines and all that shit. You got OC, Lord Finesse, Cannabis. Like, niggas been doing that shit. When 50 was with 50, when Eminem was with 50 in their time, Eminem was fire. That's because 50 Cent not gonna let him get on a record with him talking that crazy shit. Whenever he's on a record with somebody like 50 or Jay-Z, we got a censored Eminem. Not allowed to say all that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So y'all open up this narrative every time we get on here and shit, and we still don't listen to him. And them fans from the bread basket. Nelly got more play in the ghetto than Eminem. Facts. Low culture. What's up? What's up, pimp? Shady's back again. Eminem versus Cannabis before folks knew M was white. We didn't listen to Cannabis for a long period of time. When he first came out, it was shocking. It was something new to hear somebody, wilding out like that. Everything that Cannabis did, 15 years later, Papoose came and did. We've seen people do this shit, yo. So Cannabis was hot for 2 verses. Y'all make sure that Butcher interview was fire. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get the notifications so you can catch me the next time I'm on here. We just kicking it this morning, talking about a little bit of everything. Cannabis was done after that first album of Trash came out. That style is not appealing to the ears. Correct. How do you feel about Malik Yoba? I gotta get in tune on exactly what he's doing right now. I just seen Star over in the Star Chamber talking about him, but I haven't read up on exactly what he's doing. They said that they had. I seen the question proposed was, is he clout chasing? I hate that people got this new term that they're using around. I don't use trendy lingo. I don't. Yoba said he's attracted. He said nigga basically coming out the closet. Mm, mm, mm. You might as well say all of the other legends fell off. Nobody listened to. If you fell off, I'm not here to protect niggas from legacy. If you fell off, you fell off. If you're not doing the work, you're not popping. Like this shit belong to those who working. Y'all like this video? It's 200 people here. Goddamn. The culture has changed fast. He said niggas don't listen to DMX either. DMX got classic songs. I listened to DMX all the way from Atlanta a couple months ago. His first album, kept playing it over and over. This is for my dogs. This is for my dogs. This is for Charles Johnson. What up? What's up, bro? Love the show. Fuck with me on Instagram too. I'm the Real Gully TV. Never heard a shorty say put that new Eminem on. Nope. 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 X going to be 80. Shout out to Hawaii. Stan is a classic. Facts. Shit, what the dribble is. I just came in to tap in with y'all for a minute before I go to the gym. I also want to see if we get any reports on J Diggs and JT, the bigger figure fighting. They're supposed to fight at 12 o'clock. Detroit, East Side niggas ain't bumping on M. He get cred off trick. M ain't top 500. I don't think so. Ray, Prodigy, Sean Price passed the torch to Griselda. We appreciating that shit. There's others doing that putting out that dope music too. Rock Marcy is one of them. Mayhem Loren is another one. Fahim the God Fahim is another one. I know what's going on. He said, what, Diggs and JT fighting? Yeah. JT called Diggs out for a rumble. He called several niggas out for a rumble. He said if they don't show up, he put money on their head. Oh, shit. He said that Benetton had they clothes all they this is imported. I had to get this in London. Belly you up on Little Brother, the rap group. I know who it is, but I never really listened. Can't say I listened. Nah. They from North Carolina, right? See? Can't spring nothing on me, man. I know who you talking about. I ain't in tune with their music all like that to give a public opinion. Check them out though. It's a lot of top shelf MCs in North Carolina, man. It wasn't just Petey Pablo. There's more. This our rap city just need a big legs, man. I'm trying to find one, man. It's hard working with females. They got a couple different personalities. Then they be on some stupid shit like a bitch tell you, I'm not getting on camera because a hair is out of place or eyelashes, some stupid shit. Bitch, you crazy? Don't you know we broadcasting over all the continents? You know people's waiting on this shit? Kidding me? I like Chic Rouge. Drake is garbage. Jack should have checked Kabari when he mentioned the Busta Rhymes robbery. He still got to deal with that. He got to deal with that forever. You know what I'm saying? So Jack done with it and shit. He definitely said it though. Oh man. Shit, Fonte not there. Y'all killing niggas off. Drake might be garbage, but he definitely gets a lot of his style from Fonte. You said Nas looked like he in the gym. Yeah, I'm a fitness expert. You could tell when somebody in the gym by their shoulders and shit. On men, you'll start seeing it in the shoulders and back before you see it in the chest and arms and shit. Like, start swelling up. Poe was wrong. He just don't seem like he play games with people, yo. So I can't say whether he was right or wrong. It was his money. I ain't never had that much paper before taken from me and shit. Ain't no telling how you would react. Drake never responded to Pusha T. Drake don't want that. In my Chad Butler bag, but Detroit niggas was behind Eminem in the city. I remember arguing niggas in the King home that M was whack back there, and now niggas saying he garbage. People was definitely on some bandwagon shit with him. The opinion that we heard from people early on, it wasn't how they really felt. A lot of people was giving opinions on him and didn't even know his music to be giving him those types of props and shit. Guru better than him. Our people seem to think so. Dude's out for $5. His principle behind stealing a man money. Rich probably could have just asked if they were that close. I've seen niggas lose their mind behind $1,000 L. Half a mil, most certainly better than them. Proof gave him albums to study so he can see him down. We'll give y'all a few more minutes. I appreciate y'all for coming in here kicking it this morning. I think Busta losing his temper too much. If Busta seemed like he got a short fuse right now, I know he being affected by that robbery being mentioned. You know what I mean? I know he upset with. I know he upset about that shit. I'm pretty sure they probably placed a phone call to Cavario and shit. Busta biggest shit. He probably gonna jump on Cavario when he run into him. Y'all cats, I see no little brother. Well, what about foreign exchange? The group. I ain't down. I'm not garbage, just not relatable. Correct. Y'all share this live. No, I came in here unannounced, and I'm far removed from my time frame that I'm normally on here. If you notice, M only talks about albums he can't relate to blacks no other way except music. Harry Fraud Nights, too, one of my favorite producers. He just was in the studio with 38 Special doing work. We had one of the most underrated producers in the game, Jay Dilla. I feel you. Louis, I appreciate you. Y'all follow me on IG. My Instagram is popping like a motherfucker, man. Y'all don't want to miss it. And I'm doing the artist promo for Unsigned MCs. Come on over there to IG, man. Let me talk to you about a marketing plan. If you're an MC, man, you're not being seen like you want to. You're not getting the proper views. Your people not seeing your videos and shit. Come fuck with me. What do you think about RJ Payne? Rain Man. RJ Payne is formerly known as Rain Man from Philly. He always been nice. He said, with the foot game looking like today. I got on slides. I'm about to go to the gym. RJ Payne can't make songs but can spit. You remember Snow on Third Base, though, the white rappers in our young days. I wouldn't call Snow a white rapper. He wasn't around long enough. Third Base is definitely a white rapper. I mean, Prime Minister Pete Nice and MC Search, they was official. How can I obtain your merch? Instagram at Real Gully TV. He said, former, did Snowden write that shit? I know MC Shan was on that. Remember Eminem racist song? People try to make it like it never happened and shit. Pete Nice had a nice flow. He did. NH from Philly is nice. Him and Joey Jazz should have been blue. Philly MC's got a problem with not leaving away from home to go put in work. Like you very rarely gonna see Joey Jihad in California putting in some work or working with another MC or on a media outlet in California. Not. Same with NH, same with Creed. They just same with what's my man, Cheek Raw. For some reason they think that sitting around in Philly, you can do it. You can't. You only gonna have moderate success and shit. But yeah, you're not gonna see I be at all the events. I ain't never seen none of them niggas in my whole career going to hip hop related events. I've never seen none of them niggas from Philly. I seen Gilly before. Yeah. He said, whatever happened to Eddie Morris? He's on Instagram. He around. My man P.A. Dre just produced a record for him. He said, not enough material. Nobody's gonna know that. There's people that don't even know who Dark Low is outside of Philly. Like they don't. Hip hop since 1987 and Philly Fame TV. That's not enough to be relevant. It's not. Peanut lied to what 5? Buzz is crazy. It was. Let it die. Everybody keep asking where Shady Black is and shit. I ain't seen him. Normally when niggas disappear, man, they're in trouble with the law or hiding from the law. One of the two. He said Quilly Mills too. The streets eat him up. Yeah, that's why they, still making Broad Street raps, talking about taking pills, taking perks and shit like that. How you feel about Spado? He's official. I interviewed him a couple times. He on this platform. He on here with Star from the Star Chamber. Frank with the Records. You mess with Marquise Porter here in Detroit. Yeah, Keith, that's my man. That's one of the first MCs I shot a video for Marquise. $3, $2 for the streets. I was on Linwood with them niggas. I was on Linwood around them bombed out ass houses and shit, them abandoned houses. You go ask Marquise where I came to interview him at. He gonna say, "Oh yeah, anybody that come to where we was at that day is 100% Gutter. You see Black De Niro movie. Nah, I heard a lot about it. I think this is the second one. Cassidy versus Arsenal, October 6th. 313. Shout out to y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. It's time to get to the gym. He said, why won't Meek start a label and sign all the niggas? It takes a person with some real advanced tact, TACT, to be able to step back and handle a business endeavor like that, because he'll be taking the focus from himself and putting it on guys in Philly who can become his competition or rivals, I imagine. I mean, that's probably how he look at it, I imagine. So probably never heard of Buck 50 from Southbridge, my hood. And DE, he had a crazy buzz facing death row right now. Hurt my heart. I seen your post, is racism in Erie that bad? When they say the worst place to live for black people, they're not talking about racism so much. They're talking about just hard. They was basically saying in Erie, Pennsylvania, a white person will get a job before a black person. A black person will be charged differently in court than a white person. Anything that you could imagine is biased. That's what got us the title of worst place in America to live for black people and shit. Most of the black people was primarily on the east side where I'm from. It's a dying city, period. It's a dying city. Ain't nothing else to be said. We done seen cities die. What happened with the Aviani robbery? That shit was last week. That shit was last week. I don't think nobody got arrested yet. Them niggas probably still in their living rooms with them big ass chains on. Trap media, I'm the other low. That's low culture. Give y'all a couple more minutes. I appreciate y'all for coming here unannounced, just to kick it. Simply to kick it. What would be your advice to black youth in Erie? I ain't got no fucking advice for them. I ain't got no advice for them. I don't give a fuck. Um, yeah, I don't have no advice for them. It's either one way or the other. You either gonna go to the prison system, or you gonna go to the cemetery, or you could stay at home. We all been taught right from wrong. And if you don't fall in line with what's expected of you to remain in society, they're gonna remove you from society. Period. Once Philly gets a little fame, we don't capitalize off of it. We let it get to our head. The nigga Vodka told me, this was some years ago, maybe a couple years ago, just a couple years ago. Nigga told me he wanted me to pay him for an interview. I damn near laughed that nigga off the phone, man. I'm like, you serious? Don't nobody even fucking know you, my nigga. You're a legend on Broad Street, my nigga. You're a legend on Broad Street. You're a legend in Philly. That's where you from. Don't nobody know who the fuck you is. Nowhere. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. The next time I seen him was at the Philly Hip Hop Awards. I just walked right past him, me and my camera and shit. Because he's waiting on somebody to pay him for an interview. Pay you for an interview for what, my nigga? Pay you for an interview for what? So what we gonna talk about? Something that you did on Too Raw for the Streets. He said, you ain't tell him that? Nah, I ain't telling him that. I was done talking to him. When a nigga talking crazy, everything ain't deserving of a response. You want me to pay you? Really? Oh shit. Should I dead at Trap Media? Why? See, that's all Philly rappers care about is being famous in their hood. They take that shit to heart too. They take that shit to heart. I think if Rick before Rick Ross, Meek was with T.I., Grand Hustle and shit. Had Meek not encountered them, Rick Ross and T.I., he probably wouldn't be as global as he is now himself. He said, "Don't he supposed to pay you for that?" Normally, when I pull up, motherfucker got weed there for me. We might eat. I mean, it's a process. I know I wasn't paying. I couldn't believe he said it. I'm like, only reason I know about you is because I seen you on Too Raw for the Streets when you was like 14, spitting that show off. You did nothing after that. This means anything outside of Philly. I don't know why he thought I was gonna pay him. Shit. Meek Mill wanted to be international from the start, though. Okay. He said, Eagles fan? Nah, I'm Green Bay fan. Packers. He said they run all the media outlets out of Philly away with I need a check. That's a shame. Um, and to keep it real, I think I might have told one Philly rapper about this. I told it to Dark Low, and that's how I got him back on my platform after we had our little differences. I was explaining to him Philly Fame TV and hip hop since 1987. They not popping, yo. It just looked that way because you got people in the city of Philly tuning in, watching. So if you do an interview with them, and it's in your interview say 20,000 views, 30,000 views, 50,000, you think you popping, but you're not. The video was posted in a city, Philadelphia. They got like 3 million people. Then you got Jersey right there and Delaware right there. This is your audience. Outside of that, nobody knows you. If the situation in music is right, would you ever manage an artist again? I'm managing 2 people right now. Philly niggas want the street cred more than the fame. Shane was good, pimp. The real Grand Pooba just followed me, and I'm thrilled. I'm elated. See, that's the type of shit that I get off on. Grand Pooba Maxwell just followed me. Yes, sir. Shout out to Pooba. Shout out to Vado too. Vado followed me this weekend. Everything seems to be falling in place. Pooba son nice as hell. That's my little man and shit. Stunner. You can check his video out. I posted it this morning. Son of Grand Pooba doing hip hop. He got a new record called God Body Excellence or some shit like that, produced by Static Selector. How do I gauge your artist? How do I gauge your artist progress and buzz in this current industry? Numbers. I see Pooba 3 times a week in the gym. Well, goddamn, put a nigga down. Nah, I'm in touch with him and shit. His son followed me on IG, the one that rhyme and shit. Grand Pooba on Mary J. Blige album was a classic. Classic like a motherfucker. They say New York City. Are you done with the Dexter Isaac story? There's nothing else. Nothing else to say. He claimed the robbery. He gave me details about it. Closed case. That's my hour, man. Pooba, the original polo head. He one of them. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel, The Real Gully TV. Follow me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV. Hit the bell so you get the notifications the next time I'm on. I got crack on my desktop. It's coming. Peace.